Welcome boys, welcome girls. My name is Mr. S.E.A and I serve the best writing lesson. So the S.E.A test is usually left guessing. How are those children so bright? Who taught them to creatively write? Welcome to Cool Creatives, my writing school where we expand your imagination and make your writing beautiful.
And my name is Idiom, not to be confused with idiot or dumb. I am actually Mr. S.E.'s writing assistant. Hey Mr. S.E.A, I'm hungry, you know.
Idiom, today I want to give you a quick recipe for story writing.
We cooking? Alright sir, let me start it.
Firstly, read the instructions.
Of course sir, we can't do a story without reading the question.
That's right, Idiom. The prompt will tell you exactly what you need to do.
Alright Mr. S.E.A, check this prompt. While exploring, some children stumble upon an old forgotten bookstore. All the books have blank pages. However, when they start writing in it, their words come to life.
Okay, Idiom, so tell me, what is the main thing you need to write about if you see a prompt like this?
Exploring the bookstore?
No.
Finding out how to write in a blank page?
No.
Oh, Mr. S.E.A, you have to do what actually happens when you're writing the blank pages and then, Mr. S.E.A. If you spend the majority of your story talking about that, then you're cooking with gas.
Correct. The main thing that you'll be required to do in this story is actually writing about the children's adventure when the words came to life. So from the time you see the question, ask yourself, what is the main thing that this prompt wants me to write? Many students lose marks by not answering the question directly. So add it to your recipe now.
We go add it to your recipe. Reading the prompt. You don't know. Now it's time to cook. Once you get the prompt, Mr. S.E.A, think about a conflict. A story without conflict is like a dog without bone, which is a stuffed animal, which will make you sneeze. So get conflict, not the common cold.
Okay, Idiom, yes, the conflict is the engine of the story. The conflict is the problem that needs to be solved.
It's bacchanal and lacquerie, Mr. S.E.A. So if two men on the boat, let the boat get a little crack. If a boy like a girl, the girl don't like him back. Two friends working on a project but one of them fully whack. Or you're home alone and all you hear in the back is budu budu brack.
Make sure there are challenges for your character to overcome. So add in a good serving of conflict.
Yeah, Mr. S.E.A, put in some conflict. Yeah, put that. Yeah, put that. Yeah, put that. Alright, Mr. S.E.A, next ingredient.
To make the story perfect, add a lot of descriptive language and sensory detail.
Sir, that is where you sprinkle in the little simile and metaphor and personification too, Mr. S.E.A.
Adjectives, similes, metaphors, and personification bring your writing to life. The person who is reading it can clearly see a picture in their heads. And that's what you want to do as a skillful writer, to show, not tell. So let's take some of these telling sentences and add some fresh descriptions to see if we can bring them to life. Okay, let's go. You have about 1 minute to complete each sentence and you could write your descriptive sentences in the comments below this video. Let's go.
Nah, Mr. S.E.A, these sentences are all dead. Dead. The sun was hot? What kind of sentence is that? Hear my own, Mr. S.E.A, hear my own. The sun was a blazing fire in the heavens. See that metaphor? Alright, all your next one, all you stick in. Number 2. Marty was running quickly. Nah boy, that sentence dead too bad boy. I could spice that up with something. Mr. Sir, my own will be Marty moved like the wind in a hurricane. That is speed, you know. You ever see wind in a hurricane, Mr. Sir? Wind, any race, you know. You get that, Mr. Sir? Wind, eh?
Whatever idiom.
Alright, let me go. Next one, number 3. He climbed over the gate and got in the yard. Alright, that explains a lot, but I can make it a little more exciting. He slithered his way up the gate like a snake and fell into the yard like a coconut. He fall in the yard. That give me a little more description and some humor too now, Mr. Sir. You know, as a man like my humor. Alright, oh gosh, raise up on your head now. Number 4. The night was cold. Well, oh gosh, that like paint drying on a wall. How that boring so? The night's wind brought a wintry tail with it. Like a tail, you know, windows have a tail that is wang, Mr. Sir. You understand it?
Yes, idiom.
Alright, let me go. Next one, number 5. The lake was beautiful and there was ducks in it. Well, that is one of the worst things I ever watched since the Parliament channel. I'm joking. I love the government and the opposition. What? No politics, Mr. Sir? Alright. The ducks troubled the still water with their delicate wings, grazing along the surface of the lake. You hear that? You hear that, Mr. Sir? I real bad. Yeah, I real bad. All you could don't bad me? Put all your sentences in the comments. Let me see which one all you had a badder one than me. Cause I is the badderest. The badderest, Mr. Sir. And that is our word, eh? Mr. Sir, don't watch me so naive. See, I describing anything from places to characters. Anything, Mr. Sir.
And speaking of characters, a good story is always better with great characters. Well-rounded and very detailed.
Mr. Sir, I'm using that for sure. Describe them well. And I will even think about real people too, you know, Mr. Sir. That will help me out.
Yes, idiom. And these characters can use dialogue through direct speech.
Mr. Sir, I know about direct speech. Open quotation, ding the ding the words that they saying, ding the ding the ding. Put punctuation, ding the ding the ding. Close up quotation, ding the ding. Then say how you say it before you go. That is how the direct speech works. That is, yeah, Mr. Sir, yeah, the food.
Idiom, a good story always tastes better with great characters.
Mr. Sir, I have an important question. The food done?
You mean the story?
Yeah, Mr. Sir, the food story.
What?
What?
Anyway, before you finish the meal, well, the story, you have to make sure to edit and revise. Check for grammatical errors, clarity, perfect sentence structures, and make sure your story is flowing nice.
Yeah, you have to check over your work, especially if you have time, you know. Don't just ball out, I'm done, and feel you have it perfect, Mr. Sir. You have to read it over once you're having the time, Mr. Sir.
Remember, writing is a creative process with your personal flavors. Don't be afraid to experiment, try new things, and of course, write with confidence.
Yeah, Mr. Sir, before we eat, let me recap everything we put in a good tasting story. Read the prompt and figure out what is the main thing they want you to write about.
Remember to develop a good conflict. A great problem means a great plot and a great story.
Use figurative language, that is simile, metaphors, and use up some adjectives too. Describe the thing and don't have your story sounding dead like a old congarina.
Create great characters. Characters going to bring your story to life, and you can describe them well and also use a dialogue. Remember how to use your direct speech.
And finally, check over your judgment work now. Oh gosh, man, it has someone only watch now. Only like to run out of our room, boy. With speed, where you going? Where you going? Take your time, check over everything, make sure the grammar right, the spelling tight, and the sentences looking alright. You don't know.
Whatever the situation, trust your creativity and imagination.
Yeah, the way it's set up, we bound to win, cause at Cool Creatives, easy we do things. Now, Mr. Sir, the food.